So back when we did factoring many videos ago, at the very end I showed you one type of factoring that I said you probably aren't going to come across this year, and that was the sum or difference of cubes. Well, you might be seeing it now that you're in grade 12, and so I thought we would revisit it. So we all know what a difference of squares is, right? If you have one square minus another square. This looks very similar. For example, you could have something cubed plus something cubed. And if you want to factor that, it just becomes a plus b, right? Those two somethings, the cube roots of each of those terms, times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now that's the sum of cubes because they're being added together. You can also do a difference of cubes, so you could have a cubed minus b cubed, and if you do that, you're going to get a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So the most straightforward way of factoring these is just by using these equations and plugging in your values. So let's do some examples. Let's say I have 2x cubed plus 128y cubed. Well, first you always want to check and see if you can common factor first, right? And here you can see that, yeah, you're going to have a common factor of 2. So remember, always common factor first, no matter what you're doing, right? No matter what type of factoring it is, we're going to common factor first. Now, once you have that, you can distinguish which value is your a and which value is your b, right? You can say 2 and then x is your a, so x cubed, right? A cubed, plus, what's your b value? Well, it's going to be 4y, right? Because 4y cubed, right? 4y times 4y times 4y, you'll get 64y cubed. Okay? So if that's your a and that's your b, we can use this formula. We can say a plus b, so x plus 4y, multiplied by a squared, so x squared, minus ab, so I'm going to say 4xy, right? That's 4y times x, I just wrote it like that, plus b squared, so 4y squared, which is going to be 16y squared. Okay, and that's your final answer. Oh, don't forget your 2 is still on the front. Almost didn't write that. Okay, now you're done. That's your final answer. And if you wanted to check your answer here, all you'd have to do is expand this, right? Multiply it out, collect like terms, and see if you get back to the original 2x cubed plus 128y cubed. Now let's do another example. Let's say you have something like y cubed minus 8, so a little bit more simple than this one, but now we're doing a difference instead of a sum, so we have to use the difference equation. So first I'll establish what a is and what b is. So your a is just y, because it's y cubed, and your b is going to be 2 cubed. That's how you get 8, okay? So now we factor it. We do a minus b, so y minus 2, times a squared, which is y squared, plus ab, so 2y, plus b squared, which is 4, right? 2 squared is 4. And that's your final answer. And again, just like the other one, if you want to check your answer, simply expand this and you should get back to y cubed minus 8. Okay, and that's it.